I don't know what happened, but the the video thing cut off at least. But yeah, I was basically done talking about this movie anyway. So I guess maybe it happens again. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully not though. Nice Guys. This is a really funny movie. It's pretty underrated in my opinion. It's from last year, around this time last year. It's a really funny 70s bad guy, cop bad guy movie. Yeah. Um, if you haven't seen it, you should look it up. It's basically about these two people on the cover, as you can see here, though, Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. Snowpiercer, yeah, I've seen this one before. Basically, take place on a train all the time, a real interesting train, because it's super long and it has all kinds of different places, I guess, different places for people. Some people are not allowed to go to some of the carts because of the, I don't know, they're not just allowed because some people control the train. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good though when I watched it, and my description is pretty vague, but you can see the movie and you can look it up yourself if it seems all right, maybe. um yeah, so this is a Swedish thing, High Chaparral. Basically, Philip and Fredrik, as they're called, they go to the US and they hang out with famous people, or at least they used to be famous, I guess. Like all kinds of people. I don't remember. Let's see. Um, so you can see what the episodes are about. Fabio, the Italian dude, Pamela Anderson, Monica Lewinsky, Steve-O, Ian Searing from Beverly Hills, Ron Jeremy. So I mean, Dennis Rodman. So they have a lot of, and the episodes are really funny, actually. So yeah. This is a comedy with Bill Murray. He's basically an alcoholic, and I thought this movie was pretty funny because his neighbor's son starts hanging out with him, and they started doing all kinds of shit because, and he's kind of crazy. And like I said, he basically drinks every day, and he's an asshole. But this is one of Bill Murray's best movies in a long time, actually. So I recommend this one. The Witch, yeah, also pretty good movie. Um, yeah, basically takes place in the, I don't know, six 1700s or something. But this is like, this is, I guess it's kind of a horror movie. I'm not sure because well, it is, but not really, because it's not really scary. It's just really interesting, and basically it's about witches. So yeah, and supernatural stuff that happens. I only watched this once, and it was like a year ago, so I thought this was pretty good when I watched it. Decided to pick it up, and yeah, it has some interesting stuff happening in it for sure. And like the people that are like believers, like everyone was, I guess, back then for sure, they are just going insane because they don't understand what's happening and stuff like that. So yeah, just before I mentioned the Neon Demon, it, like, it could die again. I don't know the reason why, if it would, because I think I have a lot of um, space on my phone, but I don't know, maybe it's bad battery or just my phone just decides to die. So maybe I'll just make, hopefully this is the last one, and then I'll do another part with all the games, just in case. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll do everything the same if my phone allows me to do it, I guess. Anyway, this is a for sure pretty messed up movie. but not maybe in the way you would think, because this is like an artsy movie, as they say. It has a lot of really fucked up moments, though. So yeah, this is pretty. It's pretty brutal, I would say, like gory, but like I said, it's artsy, and you don't really know what you will, what you. I can tell you that it's a real interesting movie because the stuff you see in this movie. Oh my god, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's, like I said, some really fucked up scenes. So if you like that kind of stuff, you should watch this one. This is not, like I said, like a movie that's like gory and stuff. Really, though, it has some really fucked up scenes, but still, intense stuff are happening in this one. That's for sure. Hateful Eight. Yeah, what can I say about this one? Really great Tarantino movie. Some people complain that it's too long and maybe slow. I mean, sure, it's somewhat slow, but I mean the story is amazing, and like the characters and the stuff that's happening in this one, everything is just great. And it's probably not one of my favorite Tarantino movies, but still, like all these movies are great. So yeah, this one is no exception. Really interesting. Basically, some people come together at like a place in the middle of nowhere with like this crazy snowstorm and everything, so they take cover there, and stuff starts happening. So yes, very good movie. The Revenant, another excellent movie. Yeah, finally DiCaprio won his Oscar that he deserved so well. So I'm glad, and I really thought this movie was great, especially like when he's up against the bear. That's some intense stuff, and like all the actors and stuff. Tom Hardy and DiCaprio are really great in this movie, and Tom Hardy in this movie is such an asshole. So yeah. Get Hard. Yeah, this is a pretty funny comedy. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of comedies anymore because there's only like two or so a year maybe that are good. Otherwise, most are just crap. This one I watched on Netflix with a friend and my fiance, and I thought it was really funny. And it was only like $2 or something, so I decided to buy it. Basically, Kevin Hart is gonna teach Will Ferrell how to be like a tough guy because he's supposed to go to jail because he did something. So, and basically Kevin Hart is like trying to be all tough and everything, but he's not really that tough. So it's a really funny movie. Another critical acclaimed movie. Have not watched this one, but I think it will be very interesting to watch this one. Um, as you can see, there's like the Guardian and Empire, so it's like a pretty big sites that are giving it 4 or 5 stars. I don't remember what this movie is about exactly, but still, I still think this movie will be pretty interesting to watch, and this was also really cheap, so I decided to pick it up. Okay, future classic movie, crazy action movie from the Philippines. Oh no, it's Indonesia. Yeah, this movie is insanely amazing. Like action scenes out of the ass for sure. And yeah, or is this the second one maybe? Yeah, but still, this is the second one. So this one is, whoa, my eyes got kind of fucked there in a second because I'm trying to focus on the movie, I guess, too much. That's probably why. Anyway, that was weird. Yeah, this one is the first one is basically only action. This one has a lot of story also, so this one's like an hour longer, but it's still really great. Both movies are really great. Like I said, action scenes, like the choreography, the action scenes are amazing. This one, it's insane. Classic comedy, Step Brothers. Yeah, this is one of the best comedies that have come out in the last 10 years. This one is so funny. Basically about I don't remember which one, but it's like the mother and the father of the two moving together. So basically, they have to live together, and they're like 5-year-olds, even though they're like 30-year-olds or something. And a lot of funny stuff happens. So. Also, I'm listening to music in the background, so you maybe can hear something. I don't think so though, which is fine because I'm just setting the mood, I guess, with the Japanese music I always listen to these days, because I don't know, I'm just in the mood to listen to that, and I love the Japanese language, so I don't mind listening to that beautiful language that I should learn myself eventually, which I think I actually will, because I'm so invested in Japanese stuff all the time now, and yeah. Anyway, going off topic, I guess, as usual, but that's fine. So yeah, Marilyn. I haven't seen this one, but it's obviously Marilyn Monroe that Michelle Williams plays, and Michelle Williams is always a great actress. She was really good in the movie last year with Casey Affleck. I don't remember it right now. And well, yeah, she didn't really have that big of a part, but she was still really great, really great. There's a lot of movies still that you can maybe see. I'm not sure. That's what happens, I guess, when you don't make a pickup video for like 7-8 months. Anyway, Blue Valentine. I haven't seen the whole movie before. I've seen most of it. This is basically, there's two sides in the movie. It's basically first when they're met, how everything was then, and like how everything is now, which is really interesting. I haven't watched. Maybe I've seen most of the movie though, so like kinda. But this one was also really cheap, so that's the reason I bought it. And yeah, I just wanted it. The Conjuring. Haven't watched this one. My friend, well, my best friend, I guess, or one of my best friends, Daniel, watched this one. He thought it was really good. I bought this for like $4 or something, so I haven't watched it, but supernatural stuff I think will be very interesting to watch. This movie I don't really know what's about. Rabbit Hole. I know that it got really praised when it came out a couple of years ago, and it was also really cheap. Yeah, I decided to buy it because Nicole Kidman is usually a good actor, or actress, so I think that movie could be interesting. I know I read about what it's about, but now I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, I keep filming my legs, by the way, but I'm just sitting here in shorts, so because it's pretty warm. Usually I have a blanket or whatever, but you know, it's only skin, so anyway. Darkman. First Darkman is the only one I've seen. I have some really cool memories about that movie. I actually watched it not too many years after it came out, when I was like 6 years old or something. And that movie is pretty messed up, especially when if you're like 6 years old or something. So yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna expect from Darkman, but since I really enjoyed the first one, I think these ones could be alright too. And they were like super cheap, so I decided to buy them because I don't mind buying super cheap DVDs and like taking a chance on them, because you never know. If they're shit, but you didn't waste a lot of money at least. So here we have another Darkman movie. This is the third one. Like I said, I haven't seen this one either, but maybe I should watch them soon. I haven't really been in a mood to watch a lot of movies because I've been gaming a lot and I really enjoy that. So as of now, I don't really care too much. I watched Wonder Woman some days ago. I thought that movie was really great, and hopefully DC are finally back on the right way to keep making more greatness in the future. Even though I have really enjoyed the other most of the other DC movies. Suicide Squad was a mess though, but otherwise, I haven't minded any other ones of them, so I'm fine. Other people really complain about them, but yeah, Wonder Woman, they're back at the peak, and hopefully they keep it up with Justice League and stuff. So yeah, really interesting time to be a superhero fan, I guess. And yeah, speaking of superhero movies, one of my favorites from last year, great superhero movie, the latest Captain America movie, Civil War. Yeah, this is such a crazy, over the top action movie with like all the so many Marvel characters in this one, and you know sometimes maybe it's too much, and yeah, it's like 12 or so in the same scene, which is insane. But this movie was really great, I think. Yeah, here, next one. I'm a really big fan of the He-Man since I was a child. I've always really loved He-Man, so this one was really cheap. Um, I hadn't watched it in many years. I remember I thought it was horrible when I watched it. Watching it now, I thought it was okay actually. It's really cheesy, but it's an 80s movie, so what do you expect? But yeah, like I said, I love the He-Man cartoon, the first ones from the middle of the 80s or so. And yeah, I used to have most of the toys when I was like a young kid. So yeah, I was a big fan. And who knows, maybe they will bring back a new He-Man or whatever, because it feels like everything comes back nowadays, and they could make it so much better. So it could be interesting if they actually did that. But otherwise, they have this movie that's okay with Dolph Lundgren. So you never know. Oh yeah, the way back. I haven't watched this in a long time. I thought this was a really great movie. It's about this kid. This is just briefly that starts working at a water park thing, whatever. And yeah, but mm, I don't, like I said, I don't remember much more because I haven't watched it in like 2 or 3 years maybe. But I remember I really enjoyed it when it came out. So, and when movies are cheap that you don't pick up right away, you can always buy them later because they're worth owning, and you don't always have to buy everything at full price. Even though it will support the people, but if it's still new, even though it's much cheaper, you can still do it later. That's how I think about it. So yeah, only God forgives. This is a really messed up movie. Probably why I liked it. It's really brutal actually, and as of not right now, I don't remember everything that happens in it. But oh my God, there's some really crazy scenes in this one, like almost like torture porn as they call it. So yeah, I remember it was pretty good, but it was mostly because it's a really brutal movie, and like I said, some stuff that happens in it. Yeah, insanity. Voices. I was surprised that I found this movie so cheap. It was like a couple of bucks. This is such a messed up movie. Such a messed up. He basically hears voices from his cat and dog telling him to kill people. And yeah, laughing. Maybe some people think I'm like a psycho. This movie is not like gory or anything. It's just a really dark humor because he basically puts the bodies of his the people he kills in his fridge. And yeah, the cat and the dog are like, you should kill her or whatever. Kill the people, like the person, and he becomes insane. Obviously, he's already insane because he hears voices from his pets. Should say something, but yeah, really interesting movie. Ah, yeah. Me and Earl and Dying Girl. This is a great movie, one of my favorites from 2015, I think. It's basically about a girl. She's the dying girl. Obviously, she gets well, she gets cancer. Basically, she has cancer. So it's a really sad movie, but it's also a really fun movie and like a great movie. So if you haven't seen it, you should actually watch it because it's a really emotional movie. And if you don't like that, I mean, that's fine, I guess. But you still watch it. Insanity. Here we have another movie. Basically, it's a two-part movie. First is about Ryan Gosling, and it's basically about all the three, obviously on the cover, but it also takes place much later, also because something happens to Ryan Gosling's character in this movie. So you get to see stuff that happens in the future also. With obviously not with him so much, but with the other characters and their sons. So yeah, um, basically Ryan Gosling robs a bank, and yeah, that's what I want to say about the movie. That's a thing he does, and something happens. But yeah, that movie is great, really great. Oh, and there's only one movie left, so yay for you people that don't care about movies, I guess. And the and phone is still recording, so great. That's great. I still, like I said, maybe I should do two parts. It's still gonna be two parts, obviously, because the first part, when I started talking about the movies in this one, um, they got cut off for some reason because not that much space, I guess. But I removed one of my videos, so probably have 10-15 minutes left at least, hopefully. So yeah, here we have. Maybe I bought the same movie twice. Actually, I'm not sure, but this is also um crazy action movie, like I said, The Raid. Anyway, yeah, those are all the movies. Maybe not that many, but like still 25, 30 maybe. So yeah, to the games, I guess, instead. So I have all the games to the left on me because there's so many games. Or well, compared to the movies, maybe they're about the same, but there's a lot of big ones also. So we'll see. Anyway, GTA 5. Everyone knows what this is, obviously. Bought this one really cheap. Um, the game didn't work, of course, so I got refunded, and he wanted the game back. I didn't want to send it back because he was probably going to sell it to someone else. So I kept it. Got my 25 bucks back or whatever it was, and gonna send it in to get it fixed for like a third or so of that. So that means I can sell it later if I want to for more than I bought it for to begin with. So yeah, that's great. Okay, Mirror's Edge. I haven't played this one. It's in the plastic. I bought the collector's edition. That's also still in the plastic. I bought it because it was cheap, and I was thinking of maybe selling it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that now because it's even cheaper now, and it's annoying that I didn't sell it before. But I guess it's fine because I don't know. I'm probably not gonna play this game because I'm not that interested in it. The only also one of the reasons I bought the limited edition is or the collector's edition is because of the statue. That's really nice. So yeah, the game could be good, I guess. I don't know. I really like the first one that came out many years ago, but I'm basically just playing what I want right now, and that's that's also one of the reasons why I sold off most of my games, because that means I can actually play all the games, finish them, and eventually start building up my collection without a backlog. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, obviously selling because expenses like the wedding and stuff, which I don't mind at all because I'm still playing games. I still have decent amount of games that I can play all this year and half next year at least. Plus I'm getting a couple of new games here and there, so I'm more than fine as it is right now. Yeah, okay, Super Mario Sunshine. I haven't actually not I have actually not played this one since like 2003 or so. I saw it was going up in price, found a decently priced copy and bought it. Mm, the disc was unfortunately scratched. I haven't tried if it works, so that's a bit annoying. The thing is, I can still get it fixed for like $7 if I want to, otherwise, which is fine because yeah, because I want to play this game. I haven't done it in so long, and when I saw that the games keeps like going up in price all the time, I was like, I'm gonna jump on this now before it gets too expensive. So I bought it, and I'm really glad I have it right now at least. Okay, Dead Space 3. I bought this one because I had an Xbox 360. I sold the Xbox 360 copy and bought this one instead because I have the first and the second one on the PlayStation 3, so I wanted to have all the three on the PS3 instead. Um, I haven't played it yet though. I won't play the first one. Haven't finished that one, so I'm probably gonna go in order eventually when I get to the first one and beat that one. I'll be playing the second one and then the third one. So yeah, and the games are really cheap anyway now. So okay, Darksiders, real underrated game in my opinion. One of my favorite games of last generation. Really cool that I got like a remaster or War Master or whatever it's called edition. So yeah, I bought this one. Obviously, haven't played it since. Right now, I just want to own it, I guess, and I'm gonna play it eventually. But like I said, I love this one. When I had it before, so we'll see whenever I play it. Okay, I have never owned this one, so I bought it. Also, really cheap game. I have all the other games on the current system, so I wanted to own this one also. It's only like $7 or something, 5 maybe. So I wanted to get it. I know that this is not made by Rocksteady, that made all the other Arkham games, but I still want to own it, and I still think it's probably gonna be pretty good. So Ninja Gaiden 3, Race's Edge. I own this one on the Xbox 360, the original one. Wanted to get the one with all the content, so I got the one on the PlayStation 3. Have not played this one, only played the demo of it before. It's supposedly to be the worst game of the three, which I can understand, I guess, but I still don't think it's gonna be bad or anything. Did the same thing with Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Own this one on the 360, but I instead bought it on PlayStation 3 because, like I said, I want to have all the games on the same system. It can be like kind of cumbersome otherwise to like I don't know. It feels better to have it on the same system. That's how I feel about it, at least. One of the best games I played all year. Amazing Souls-ish slash Ninja Gaiden slash Onimusha game, I guess. Um, the difficulty is not too bad. It's still pretty challenging game, but since you can level and stuff, and also get help from people online. You can beat this one eventually if you want to. I have beaten it, and it's one of my favorite games of this year so far. I loved it. It took me like 60, 70 hours to beat it, so it's a pretty lengthy game. If you're really good at it, you can probably run through it in like not many hours, because that's the thing about these games, that they're not really long. It's just because they're challenging, so it takes time if you don't know what you're doing. So really great game though. I haven't gotten the DLC for it yet, but I'm gonna get it eventually. Whenever I don't know really, but still. This is gonna be a really long video, by the way. It's already a really long video. Anyway, Final Fantasy 15, amazing, amazing game. I don't know what I'm supposed to really say about it, because everyone that wanted to play it has already played it. It feels like, at least. So they have their own opinion about it. But still, I'm really glad. Even though I thought that Final Fantasy 13 was great too. So yeah, but I'm really like I'm so excited to play Final Fantasy 7 remake whenever it comes out. If like the battle system is similar to this one, I think it's gonna be a great one. Maybe perfect, because Final Fantasy 7 is, I still think it's my favorite game. There's another game that maybe have taken the number one spot now, but I'm not sure yet. Time has to tell, I guess. But still, Final Fantasy 15, really amazing game. Yeah, okay, Mario Kart 8. Not really my kind of game. I bought it because my best friends wanted to play it. Unfortunately, one of my best friends, Daniel, he got the Switch now, so he has the Mario Kart 8 with everything, so it defeats the purpose, I guess. I mean, like, my other best friend can play it when he wants to, so it's fine, I guess. Like I said, I think the game is like good. Nothing like amazing that everyone else thinks. It's not my kind of game really, and yeah, I did beat it though. Like, saw the credits and everything, so I mean, sure, it's fine, I guess. And I got it for pretty good price, so you can't really go wrong, I guess. Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. Um, the reason I bought it, I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna play it or maybe sell it, because yeah, no, reseller scum, right? I know, right? Anyway, I got it for like a third of what it usually goes for, and this game is pretty expensive nowadays. So I might check it out. I'm not sure when I'm gonna sell it, but I'm probably gonna sell it because expenses and stuff. And I can always buy it in the future when I have less games to play, and when I actually want to play it right away instead. But still, like the art style and everything, this one looks great. So maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't. Who knows? Okay, so yeah, one of my favorite series, maybe of all time, I guess, or maybe it's starting to become one of my favorites for sure. Yakuza 0, amazing, amazing game. The first game I beat, I think. Yeah, this is the first game I beat in this year. Yeah, and like I said, I always loved Yakuza games, so obviously this was no different. Amazing, funny, quirky, like interesting story. The gameplay is fun. There's so much shit you can do, like mini games and stuff like that. So I played this like for 30 something hours. You can probably play it for over 100 hours if you want to easily. So yeah. Uncharted collection. I love the Uncharted series. I found this really cheap. Decided to pick it up. I don't really know what else to say because everyone knows Uncharted by now. I don't know when I will get around to playing it or anything. That's fine. I just want to own it, and it was only like $10 for all the 3 games in in amazing on the PlayStation 4. So yeah. Not sure if I had this in my last pickups video or not. Not sure if I actually bought it, if I had bought it by then. I was really curious about this game. I had the first one, I sold it, because the first one, there's gonna be an edition on the PlayStation 4 eventually, so I'm gonna get that one eventually. And I don't know when I'm gonna play this one. Maybe I'll play it before the first one. I'm not sure if they have anything in common really, because they could probably, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I bought this one at least, and it looks like a fun game. I don't really have an interest to play it as of right now, so we'll see. Maybe I own it, so I can actually play it if I actually wanted to play it. At least that's a good thing. Okay, apparently one other movie. My favorite movie of last year. Amazing, 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 amazing movie. Pretty kinky, pretty messed up. A really interesting story. Has a lot of like, what's it called? Twists and turns in the story that you didn't really see coming. So yeah, this is my favorite movie of last year, and I had to buy it right away. Haven't seen it yet though. I watched it end of last year, and I was blown away by this movie. It's basically a Korean movie that takes place in Korea, but the girl that the story is about mostly, she gets a job, and it's in Japan. So instead, the movie will basically be in Japanese. So yeah, um, I don't really want to spoil anything what the movie is about, because the story is so good in that movie. Another game I got really cheap that I've been interesting for a while. I might still sell this one because, like I said, I got it so cheap, and you can get a decent amount for this one. Even though I want to play it, I'm not sure if I want to play it right now. So we'll see. But anyway, I've been interested in this game for like 5 years at least. So yeah. I think this game is gonna be very good though, but like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to play it now or not. And I'm fine with that, because I have a lot of games to play anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I just decided to randomly film outside, I guess, so you can kind of see what it looks like. I also had to rest my hand a little, because after filming for over 40 minutes, holding it one hand, which I can probably do a setup and like put my phone somewhere and film it. It's just that you can probably not hear me instead, so maybe you don't want to hear me either, but still, it defeats the purpose. So